bought something a little fancy. I bought a bigger jerry can because it wouldn't work with the small one. This is an electric pump for the diesel. So all I have to do is lift it up, put this in there, and it stops automatically so I don't spill diesel everywhere. It's not so bad when I've got Star here. But when I don't have her here to hold this thing up, like that, pump the diesel. Oh, it's a little too high, or too low, I mean. Do a little more. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. That is way easier. I never spilled anything. I could definitely wipe that off. Got diesel all over the jerry can because, well, I took the nozzle out to fill the jerry can. It just sprayed everywhere. Didn't expect that. Lake is freezing over, and if there's this little amount of snow, you can skate on this once it gets thick enough. This is probably not smart. It's a lot more frozen than you think. It's currently minus 13 today, so it's getting pretty chilly. Yeah, it's definitely getting a lot colder. It's currently minus 13. And it's supposed to be getting down to minus 18 here soon. It was minus 17 the other day. So it's getting pretty cold. I have a feeling this winter is going to be a doozy. There's not a lot of snow. There's like barely any snow. But it turned cold fast. Star went into a local grocery store today and she found these cool mushrooms. I'm pretty sure they're local. I'm pretty sure. They're blue oyster mushrooms. They also had gray oyster mushrooms, and they had these weird ones called lion's mane. I took a little video and I'll show you. I didn't buy them though because they were, well, these were $7.50. The lion's mane were $8.50. I was like, well, if I'm gonna get this expensive mushrooms, I better just get some normal white mushrooms to go along with it, or else I'll be broke. Yeah, I thought these were pretty cool. We don't usually get cool looking stuff up here. Got some regular white button mushrooms, and then these. I'll have to get those lion's mane one day and do something with them. Some broth, some cream. And we're gonna need some spices. So we're gonna need a little salt and a little pepper and some, I think I'm gonna do sage. Put a bay leaf in there too. Okay, so sadly there's no fresh garlic, or I was gonna use a shallot. Let's go with that. Got some thyme and some sage. I might use some oregano too. Some pepper. But this calls for 1 cup of heavy cream. I'm doing 2 because I have nowhere to refrigerate this. But it asks for 3 cups of broth. So I'll just do a little less broth, or yeah, broth here. I've got this. This is a cup of, this is concentrate. Thought I'd try this out. So this makes 4 cups. So I'll add this, and I'll add 1 cup of water. And that will equal the amount of liquid that I need. There we are. Brilliant. Brilliant. Sorry for all the fog. I didn't notice that it fogged up. I didn't notice that it fogged up that quickly. So I need 4 tablespoons of flour. 1, 2. Perfect. Now all I need to do is put in the oil and the mushrooms. Pinch. Can I use the bottoms? I have no idea. I'm sure you guys will let me know. Why I like going to all the different grocery stores to see what they have. There's the mushroom soup. Quite a lot of mushrooms. Definitely made more soup than I thought it would too. This is not going to fit in our bowls. Smells really good. Holy moly. The mushroom soup is done. It looked like it worked the 40 minutes. Oh, that looks pretty good. You have to turn the rice cooker off after 40 minutes because it'll just stay on 1 minute because it can't sense rice. But as you can see, it actually does work. This thing is awesome. I better let this cool down. Holy crap. That was good. But it's a little warm. I made a mistake. I did not buy a temperature gauge with a backlit display. It says it's 12 degrees in here. It feels like 20. This thing. So yeah, definitely the way to go in the wintertime is get a diesel heater. And get just a stupidly overpowered diesel heater, because you will never go cold. This is 5 kilowatts. This thing's 5 kilowatts, so I think that's 17,500 BTU. This is only 35 square feet, so it is insane. Like, it heats this place up in minutes. Yeah, and so far, this thing keeps it at a nice temperature, even down to, I had it in minus 17 the other day. Keeps it at a nice temperature on low power, and I think low power is only 2 kilowatts. My hands are cold. I was not wearing gloves out there. If you've ever been in cold weather and your hands are really cold and you come back and you heat them up, they feel really strange. They like get hot, like a weird hot and tingly. It's, well, not a good feeling. There's been some new additions in the cap. We went to my dad's place on the weekend to use his sewing machine, and we finished the curtains. And I can tell you, the curtains hold in so much heat. They're warm to the touch. And the diesel heater's not been on long, but the window behind is absolutely freezing. But this is warm. We used wool. This is the black is cashmere actually, which is goat's wool, which I think I'm pretty sure it insulates 30% more than wool, so that's pretty good. But, oh, are you clawing me? Hi! You like it up on this blankie? Yeah, I know you do. Yeah, you're a good girl. But yeah, we've got, well, we got some, I'll show you, but we got cashmere and wool, and then on the back one, it's just triple thick wool. But yeah, they work really well. Really, really well. as you can see, here's our window coverings. We used magnets the first time, but the magnets, we Gorilla Glued them, and they just fell right off. As you can see, this is not the best solution either. There's the window, but it just sticks to the wall, like so. And I'm not planning on taking them off very often unless we're in a pretty place in winter. In summer, I'll probably just put them up. But in winter, because of the cold weather, this keeps a lot of heat in and a lot of cold out. So I'll probably keep them up quite a lot of the time. Then we have the big one here that rolls down and covers all the way. It attaches to these little Velcro pads. Also covers those holes you can see. Well, you can barely see it, but there's a hole there to the outside. But yeah, as you can see, just Velcros on. And here, I'll show you the mess with the Gorilla Glue. The Gorilla Glue is still on there, but as you can see, the magnet is not. There's still glue on the magnet and on the wall, or the wall here, but it fell off. We have this awesome new paper towel holder, and I will show you what we did, because I think this was a great idea, honestly. As you can see, it doesn't come off here because it's too close to the wall. I did that on purpose so it doesn't fly off, and because I didn't want to waste space. So what you have to do is you have to unscrew it. And there you go. Take that off. So what it is it's natural gas piping, and I sprayed it in a protective spray paint. It smelled a lot like nail polish, clear nail polish. Yeah, it wasn't nail polish, but it smelled like it. It just protects it because there was some oil on here, and now there's not. Now it's just a nice protective layer all over this thing. But I just screwed, this is called a floor flange. Just screwed that down into the countertop, and then this just unscrews from there. This is a 12-inch by half-inch diameter pipe with a cap on it. And then to change the paper towel to change the paper towel roll, you just put this through there, screw it back on, and there you have it. Solid. I was looking at these, I was looking on Etsy for a cool paper towel holder, and they were selling this exact same thing on a piece of wood. And they were selling it for $50. And I was like, I could just go to the hardware store. Oh yeah, I can go to the hardware store and just buy that. And I bought it for $12. So that was a much better financial decision. I was having problems with the tailgate, like lowering the tailgate, because I'd have to hold it from the outside and gently lower it. So I got an old belt here, cut it, and there are some screws in the tailgate that hold this plate on. And I found out that I can actually get into the tailgate, and I think I can shove some insulation inside the tailgate, but I haven't done that yet. But I just put the belt on these screws, and now I can lower the tailgate nicely.